40 last year, and all my friends from my cycling club that I belong to all clubbed together and paid for this experience for me as a 40th birthday present. So it's pretty cool.
Yes, I think my wife booked us on my birthday in May last year.
The wife got me a year ago birthday present. I've always been interested in the railways. Railways are in the blood, and yeah, it's gapping my knowledge of steam railways, really.
My family bought it for me as a Christmas present.
I've never been in a steam engine at all, so it's all new to me.
I used to work on the railway many years ago. Certainly looking forward to getting on the footplate and having a go, shoveling some coal in. I think I'm probably looking more forward to shoveling the coal in than driving.
I had absolutely no knowledge of driving trains before I came in today.
I'm at an age where I can remember steam trains when I was a kid.
Very much kind of like how you imagine it from when you were a little kid, when you've been on steam train rides or something like that. There's just so much to see and so much to do all at the same time. It was really, you know, there was a little spark of when I was a little kid and when my dad used to take me on steam train rides, and I'd kind of watch them and see all the steam and the smoke and the hisses and the sounds, and you can really, you can feel it so much better when you're actually in the middle of the cab driving the engine. Yeah,
you work in partnership with your fireman as it would have been in years gone by, and yeah, you have complete control of the train, and then you brake it, you control it, you operate the whistle when the signs come out for crossings, and you slow it down for the stations, you stop it, you restart it. You don't restart it too quickly because otherwise the wheels slip, and yeah, you're as it would have been years ago on this very line, I'm assuming.
As an experience, it's you actually A, driving the train, and B, making sure that it's, you know, when you're firing it, making sure that it's still got enough steam in it. You're actually physically doing it and making the thing move. You know, that's what makes it a unique experience. You know, anybody can come and sit on a steam train ride and not realise what goes in behind the scenes to make the actual engine work.
The driver's teaching me how to control the brakes, get the steam pressure right, so that we went at the correct speed going down the hill.
As you see, it is the real thing. It is the real McCoy. And when they actually get on it and start using these controls and find the power that these engines can produce, it must give them a buzz. Really must give them a buzz. But at the end of the day, how many of the people can turn around and say, yeah, I've actually got on an engine and driven it? And there's not a great deal of them.
Well, the people that we had today, they all want to come along and fire and drive steam engines. Some of them have never been on a steam engine before. Most of them, in fact, never have been on a steam engine before. And we hope to give them a taste of what you can enjoy as a fireman or as a driver. First run out of Alton is always a tricky one because you've got 3 miles of 1 in 60. It's a big hill all the way up to Medstead Summit, and you've got to have your wits about you as a fireman because there's absolutely no margin for error. There's no stations you can stop at on the way if you get it wrong. Everybody today got it perfectly right.
You know, you get real hands-on with it and sort of dirty.
Dealing with the dirt and the grime and the heat and all the things that go to make a steam engine work. I mean, you know, it's an environment which we don't get nowadays.
Yes, it's hot when you're facing the fire, obviously.
The shuddering, the shaking, the wind in your hair. It's hard work, it's sweaty, it's grimy, it's greasy. And yeah, it's the whole experience encompasses what it must have been like years ago.
It was a hike for the senses. Lots of smells, lots of things to feel, the wind going through your hair.
It's kind of linked to our past, isn't it, really, railways and the steam. This job doesn't exist anymore apart from on heritage lines. You know, it's fantastic. It's everything that's great about Britain coming here. You know.
Fantastic. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, really good day out.
Oh, it's a buzz. It's a tremendous buzz. It was an adrenaline rush. It was scary, especially when you're coming downhill. You know, you're controlling what 230 tons of metal and people, obviously, in there, and your responsibility to keep the thing under control. But yeah, I would definitely do it again.
That was great fun. Didn't really know what to expect, but it was good fun. The scenery up here is lovely. You know, sunny day, spring day like this is, you know, what better things do you want to do, really?
The views were absolutely amazing as well when you're driving along. Sometimes I was sort of having to concentrate on not looking at the view and actually controlling all the controls of the steam engine.
Fantastic, very, very good. You don't know what to expect, but you know it's going to be black oil and everything, but it's explained so well, and you're told what to do, where to do it, and whatever, and you still get a chance to have a look around, so yeah, really, really good experience.
Was it?
Brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was far better than I expected. Driving is a completely new experience. Yeah, I never worked so hard in all my life until I had to stoke the engine, but other than that, yes, the people were charming, and I mean, I'd do it again tomorrow.
Awesome fun, really, really neat. When you're in the cab, you can really feel the heat of the fire, and you can hear the big crashing of the coals as they get put into the firebox. You can hear the whistle and the chugging of the engine and the steam and all the smoke coming out of the funnel. There's so many things that sort of touch your senses as you're in the cab of the engine. It sort of looks like nothing else. It's a million miles off, stood on the platform or having the train go past. Being actually in the cab, you can just feel everything that's going on around you. It's amazing.
For those who are interested in driving, I definitely recommend it because it's a decent length line as well. It's 10-12 miles. You get to go up and back, you drive one way, fire another way, view another way. So you do get decent mileage in your belt.
Just very good day. A very worthwhile experience. Yeah, recommend it to anyone. Really good one.
Even if they're not into steam trains, I'm not greatly into steam trains, but it's an experience. It's something to say, yeah, I did that. I've experienced it, and life's about experiencing things.
Yeah, I'd love to do it again. Being kind of in control of this big 68-ton steam engine going down the track at full speed is amazing fun.
What I would say is that if you don't have a go, you'll never know. 5 years ago, I did one of these as a footplate experience participant, and I liked it so much that I ended up coming up here and eventually doing it as an instructor. So you can progress in footplate ranks as well. So it can be a start to something really exciting. It can just be a brilliant day out.
I haven't driven a train before, and now I have. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's been very good. I certainly recommend it again anyway. Cheers.